In a world that never slows down, where people are constantly chasing the next achievement, the next person, the next thrill, there is a quiet power that most people overlook, the power of being alone. From a young age, we are taught that solitude is something to fear, something uncomfortable, something that signals emptiness or rejection. But the truth is far different. Solitude isn't a punishment, it's a gift wrapped in silence. When you stop running after noise, when you step away from distractions and the endless need for validation, you begin to realize something profound. Peace isn't found out there in the world's chaos. Peace already exists inside you. Real peace lives in the stillness of your own presence. It's deeper, stronger, and more fulfilling than anything you could ever chase outside yourself. When you embrace silence, when you allow yourself to sit alone without fear, you unlock a kind of peace that transforms you in ways you never imagined. Peace cannot be found in temporary experiences. It does not come from the people around you, the places you visit, or the things you own. Yes, those things might give you short-lived comfort, but they will never give you true peace. True peace is something deeper. It's something you create within yourself. It begins when you finally learn to be at peace with who you are, not despite your flaws, but because you accept yourself exactly as you are. For far too long, society has conditioned us to fear being alone. We're told that solitude means something is wrong with us, that we should always be chasing someone or something. But here's the powerful truth. Being alone does not mean being lonely. It means you've reached a stage in life where you are no longer running from yourself. It means you've learned to welcome silence instead of fearing it. And when you embrace silence, you discover that it isn't empty, it's full of clarity, full of insight, full of truth about who you really are. At first, solitude may feel uncomfortable. Your mind becomes loud, your thoughts rush in, and the distractions you once relied on are suddenly gone. But in that quiet space, something incredible happens. You begin to hear the voice within you. You begin to notice the thoughts that were always drowned out by the world's noise. You start to listen, truly listen to your heart and your soul. And then you realize peace is not a destination. Peace is a state of being. Peace comes from being comfortable with yourself, without needing validation, without needing approval, without needing constant company. You learn to appreciate the quiet moments, the times when no one else is around, the moments where it's just you and your own truth. You begin to understand that everything you were searching for was already inside you. When you're alone, you don't just pass time. You grow, you reflect, you strengthen yourself from the inside out. You uncover a strength you've always had, a strength you may not have even recognized, the very strength you tried to find in the outside world, but that was always waiting quietly within you. The more time you spend with yourself, the more you discover layers of resilience, courage, and wisdom. These qualities form the unshakable foundation of your life, a foundation that cannot be broken. Finding peace in your own company isn't about being alone. It's about becoming whole. It's about knowing your worth does not depend on anyone else. Your happiness isn't controlled by circumstances outside of you. When you build peace within, the world's noise becomes just noise, and you remain calm at the center of it all. You stop seeking distractions to fill a void, because you finally understand that the void was never the absence of others. It was the absence of inner peace. As you embrace solitude, you stop running from your thoughts. You stop fearing what you might discover within. Instead, you start appreciating the quiet conversations with your own heart. And that's when the truth becomes clear. You are the architect of your own peace. Every answer you were searching for was inside you all along. When you claim that inner wisdom, you realize you already have everything you need to build the life you want. There is immense power in accepting yourself as enough. Once you realize this, nothing can shake your peace. Not opinions, not judgments, not expectations, nothing. You become untouchable by negativity because your peace is anchored deep within you. You become the guardian of your own life, and that peace protects you through every storm. So take a deep breath, trust the silence. It is not your enemy, it is your greatest ally. In the quiet, you will find your power. In the stillness, you will find your strength. And in your own company, you will find a peace that surpasses all understanding. This is how you unlock your fullness. This is how you discover the peace that cannot be disturbed. And when you live in that peace, everything else in your life begins to align effortlessly. You rise unbothered. You rise unstoppable. If this message resonates with you, if you feel the power of peace in your own company, comment below, "I choose peace in my own company." Let this be your declaration, your commitment to building unshakable inner peace that will guide you through anything. Because when you find peace within, you find the strength to face everything.